Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Instagram almost, YouTube, and Facebook. Good Lord, what a time. What a life. Here we go, Instagram. How's everybody doing? Cue the solar flash, everybody. Cue the solar flash. Oh my gosh, I didn't do all the things. Y'all, I'm trying to do it all so fast. Rats. Okay, well, it's going to be what it is today. Flying by the seat of my pants, trying to get it all in here. So here we are. Hi, whoever joined. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I was actually just thinking about you. Um, and this is going to be a light stream because I hit the wrong buttons, daggone it. Hitting all the wrong buttons. I need my son here to hit all the right buttons, my little master Scorpio. All right, how's everybody doing? Can it get more surreal? Y'all, I have no words. Hi, Christy. You doing great today? Yeah, thank you. I'm doing my best. You have 15 minutes before class. Oh, I miss you too, Michelle. I've wondered where you've been. Feels like you've been busy. Yeah. It's been y'all, I have no words for what my experience of reality has been. I've had to do wild grid work this week, in the midst of concerts and things. Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh my gosh. Sending you a big squeeze down there. It's interesting. I just started shuffling and peace popped out. Let us all remember that we create what we focus on. So let's focus on this. Because if we're not in the room or at the place, we don't really know what's going on in these psyops of psyops upon psyops that are going on for all of us. Um, and that's going to continue. Like Neptune hasn't even gotten back into Pisces yet. So it's going to get even more surreal as the astrology continues to unlock all the things. A few announcements before I get started. I am going to be traveling for most of October. So I'm going to be doing pop up tarot, obviously today, and then at the end of October. That said, I am not going to be available for sessions until the end of October. And then, if you want to purchase my Platonic Sound program, that is available at kristenwriter.com at the Platonic Sounds tab. You can purchase the whole thing, or you can try one, and that can go towards the entire program after you dabble and experience it a little bit. Oh, I miss you. I know. I've been seeing yeah, I've been seeing a lot of things of people missing me, and trust me, I have been in such a wild new creation because I am building the foundation of my earth purpose, and my set's going to be changing soon in the next couple of months. So I have so many exciting things that I am birthing, and I don't even know what they're going to look like because it's never been done before. So, you're building your cabin in the woods. Excellent. I love it, Michelle. Yeah. Like we're all coming into this time as the 3D paradigm continues to implode on itself, and it does require bonjour Elena, happy Friday everybody. As we continue to witness our old world imploding on itself, it does require the apocalyptic veil to be removed from our consciousness as we witness all the corruption. I mean, it's full on, y'all. It is full on. We are in for the wildest ride of our lives, and it's already started. It's already started. It's here. Swimming in the Geo. Oh, the goo. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Did you get your bangs cut, sister? I know. Like, Kathy, you were probably like, Kristen still didn't do her thing. I went into a vortex last night of having to be there for some sisters of support. Everyone is going through what they signed up for, and it can be a lot. Hi, Doma. Oh, thank you, Donna. Um, I have a smudge on my glasses. I didn't even have time to clean those out. I know. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it, everybody. We've got this powerful full moon in Aries happening at 14 degrees on Monday, I believe around 8 o'clock. I don't even know. Yeah, I've had to do so much research and reading small print in my own life as I build the new foundation for New Earth now. I am so humbled. I'm like, who do you think I am, God? It's kind of awesome. I'm so excited to share all of you. You're still at the DMV. Oh my God. You're doing great, Kathy, holding us all in. Listen, you're going to love your new license. The real ID. Sun at 10 Libra is direct on your Pluto. Oh gosh, you know what, Elaine? I went through, because my Pluto is at 6 degrees. I went through some crunch on Tuesday. Actually, Monday and Tuesday, it was fascinating. Lovey's making a cameo. I love my kitty. All right, yeah. All right, let's get into. All right, all right. Everybody's really excited here. Hey, if y'all have a chance, please like, subscribe, and share this on my. Barbara's here. Hi, Barbara. I was thinking about you earlier. I love it. Oh, look, Kathy, I didn't even read that. And donate if you can. Oh, and I did receive a donation from someone's question I answered last week that helped her through some crunchy times. And like, remember, if it's in our path and it looks like an obstacle, remember it's an opportunity. We are in a huge growth spurt, all of us, as we wake up to this unity consciousness. All right, Aries. All right, Aries. This full moon on Monday is going to be hitting y'all most. I'm a sidereal Aries. So for the Aries for this next week, coming in hot. Oh, all right, Aries, you are being asked to approach this full moon with an open heart, right? The sun's going to be opposing you at 14 degrees. What do you think about where you belong with your heart? It belongs open first and foremost. I can't tell you, Aries, how much your sovereignty and leadership in the newest of ways with an open heart. And I love this for you, Aries, because you can overthink things so much, Aries, because you love to move fast. You love to initiate. You love to activate, right? I'm talking to myself here. I got a lot of Aries in my chart. But when you go at all things with an open heart this week, Aries, then everything can be more in the flow. Everything can be more of the opposition of you, where the sun is, where all of our hearts are, in an open heartedness, in that justified relatedness, right? The balance and flow of the Libra consciousness. So when you anchor that, all of your intentions with an open heart this next week, Aries, everything has a different flow to it. It feels very feminine, very different of what you're used to, but that's what this full moon is going to be asking of you for this next week. So open heart, Aries. I love it. I love it. Open heart, open minds. Hi, Raphael. Oh, oh my gosh. Yes, on Disney Cruise Lines. How are you? Well, I'm still doing my thing. Erin, oh my gosh, sister, I'm so glad you made it home. Talk about Three Eye Atlas. I'm going to get to that after I pull for all 12 signs, because it has been surreal. And how it's been activating my grid work is fucking humbling. Oh my goddess. I'm like, whoa, what am I turning into here? And that's for all of us, We'll get to that. Thank you for that question, Raphael. Yeah, so good. Okay, Taurus, for this full moon in Aries coming in for next week. I love this. Sacred Union, Taurus. Look at this. I love this card. Sacred Union. sacred union, Taurus, for this full moon in Aries. Um, I don't know why I have a Don Henley song coming into my head. But for you, Taurus, this week, finding that sacred union first and foremost in our own hearts. I'm a Taurus, so I'm talking to myself here too. But finding that sacred union of the masculine and feminine in a more balanced way so that we can ground and open the opportunity. Hi, mom. Oh, your mom, I can see your chat. Good job, mom. So Tauruses for this. So this full moon for all Tauruses is in our 12th house, right? So that full moon is going to be activating that dreaminess, that yoking with the subconscious so that we can cross the threshold forward and make it conscious, right? So like I'm literally birthing my earth purpose this week. Um, well, every day. But when we yoke that subconsciousness with our conscious and then bring those dreams down to earth, which is our ruling planet, Gaia, then we assist her in birthing new earth now. And that's literally my earth purpose. And I'm so grateful to be here. It makes me want to cry because it's happening. And oh God, so happening. Gemini for this week ahead. Oh, I love seeing you all. Oh, you're on with your computer, mom. Good job. I hope you had a good time at aerobics this morning. Gemini for this full moon Aries week ahead. All right, Gemini, gratitude. Gratitude is always a good attitude, Michelle. You're grateful to create your cabin, grateful to be starting your things. Oh my God, I love seeing you all reunite in the chat. Thank you for being here, everyone. So, Gemini, yeah, gratitude. Gratitude really feels like you're going to be able to ground this full moon energy in your heart and out of your head so that the dualistic nature of your thinking can be grounded with a new attitude, Gemini. Gratitude is always a good attitude. And then you can play with your thoughts in a new way. Uranus, you've had a taste of it. It's going to be going back into Taurus on November 7th. But grounding the gratitude energy in your heart is going to help you innovate your thinking like you never thought before. I love that. Thank you. So grounding it in your heart this week with this full moon with gratitude is going to help you have a great new attitude in able to innovate your thinking in ways you never thought before. Love that. So fun. Okay. Cancers. I got some cancers in the house. Cancers for this full moon. Woo! All right, cancers. Look at this. She is I hate fruit flies. Shape shifting. Shape shifting. Okay, the medicine of this card is no joke. And look at this. We have your ruling planet is the moon, even though it's a false construct that was planted. I'm just gonna start straight shooting it for everybody. So new moon, full moon, anchoring this energy of the full moon with the fiery energy of that Aries with the intention of transmutation to activate and open your heart Merkaba, right? That is the stargate of the heart, and shape shift your feelings and be able to, wow, this is big. Okay, you two. All right, Mom and Aaron, in order to shape shift and utilize your feelings in a more productive way with the intention of shape shifting your reality. Okay, this is huge magic. It's an initiation and you're crushing it. I love you. I love you, cancers. Ooh, and I'm a progressed cancer. I'll take it to the bank, to the bank. Cooking. All right, Leos. Leos for this full moon in Aries week ahead. Oh, all right, all right, Leos. Okay, yeah. I mean, okay. Look, We have all created what we're going through. All right, Leos. So you have, many of you have been not listening to the heart of the matter, and it feels like a little bit of skirmishing around outside of yourselves instead of taking that sacred pause, going within and looking at your shift. Okay, Leos, you love to shine. You love to be heart centered. So when you are not being your authentic self, that means there is some shadow work and shift you got to look at, Leos. It's going to be fiery for you this week, and this moon is going to be trining many of you, which puts the sun at a sextile for you and a square for some of you. But you're being asked this week to roll up your sleeves and get down and dirty with yourself, because there's something you have to shift. You cannot move forward in your authentic, loving, shining heart, which is the sun. You got some shadow work to do. You got to face the shift. And remember, Lovey is like total cameo today. Hilarious. Remember, if you've got it in your life, that's what you signed up to learn. So face the music. There's a big orchestra ready for the grand finale, Leos. I love you. All right, Virgos for this week ahead. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. All right, Virgos, you got a little bit of stuff too. Higher choices. You know, we've all got everyone I know, myself included, has so much going on. It is such a humbling process. Yes, yes, God, Mother, Father, God, can I please have another piece of that humble pie? Okay. And yeah, Virgos, you're getting it with this eclipse at 29 degrees really knocked some of my Virgo sisters out. But it's because, yeah, you got to make better choices, and you know what they are. You just have to implement them, making those higher choices, okay? Because this is the muck still working out from that eclipse. Higher choices. Use the fire of this full moon to transmute that into your highest timeline. I love you, Virgos. All right. Okie dokie. Moving on to my Libras. Happy birthday, Libras. You're going to be feeling this one. All right. 14 degrees. Happy birthday for my Libras. All right. Ooh, okay. Yeah. All right, Libras. Yeah, Libras, allow yourself to justify yourself taking cat naps. Justify yourself allowing Venus is your ruling planet, allowing the flow of life. So, what I've witnessed this Libra season, as many of us are navigating between 3D and 5D, when we allow ourselves to have that rest and that dream time. Maybe if you can not set the alarm this weekend, Libras, and allow yourselves to rest, allow yourselves to dream. We're all getting so activated in our dream time, but you're really being asked to allow the flow of your dream time. Because when we take that pause, we allow Mother, Father, God, Universe to work out the schedule, right? There's been so many things that many of us are moving so fast as our time is accelerating in this ascension process. But when I have allowed the flow of mother consciousness to come into my reality, then there's a missing piece in someone else's schedule that fills the puzzle piece. Okay. And it's like, oh, okay, that got into an alignment. Whereas if I was forcing it, it wouldn't have worked out. Okay. So you're being asked to rest a lot this week if you can, Libras, and be gentle with yourselves, and happy birthday. I love you. All right. And I got so many new Libras in my life too. I love it. All right. Scorpios for this full moon in Aries. Scorpios. Ooh, all right. Yeshua is here for you, my Scorpios. We've got the forgiveness card. I love this card. Oh, Ho'oponopono prayer. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Scorpios, like anytime you feel out, like, I love myself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. All right. So practicing the Ho'oponopono prayer for you, Scorpios, this week is going to really help you transmute your inner child quite literally. All right, that's for you, Kathy. And for my son, I miss him so much. I can't wait to see him. And if y'all missed it, I'm not going to be able to do pop up tarot for the next 2 weeks because I will be traveling. I'm so excited. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, for this full moon, it's going to be training some of you. Yeah, Sagittarius. You know, some of the Sages I have been interacting with have really been going through it. And you're being asked to utilize the healing tools that you know about. Okay. Sages, you have a lot of tools in your healing toolbox. And a lot of y'all haven't been using them, so use the fire transmutation energy, the tetrahedron activation to burn away all of the illusions and miscreations that you have said yes to creating in your life. Okay, utilize those healing tools, utilize the energy of the tetrahedron this week and forevermore because you're a fire sign. And we're ready for y'all to start having some fun. You've had enough humble pie, Barbara. I know. I always say that, and I'm like, okay, God, enough. And they're like, oh, there's a few more servings here. You didn't clean your plate. I don't know why I get British with that, but it's hilarious. Okay, Sagittarius. So yeah, utilizing your healing tools. And what I love about this card is it's a paint. She painted all of these when she was on this side of the veil, and she's a Sagittarius. But the beautiful vision here of the combination of the dragonfly that represents Maya, the illusion, and the butterfly here, which is representing the chrysalis, which all of humanity is in right now with this North Node in Pisces. So, utilizing your healing tools this week, Sag. Okay, now Capricorns. Let's see if Wesley makes it. Capricorns, for this full moon in Aries week ahead. Ooh, all right, Capricorns, you're being asked to get your Geronimo courage pants on and charge. That's odd. They want you to take the bull by the horns. Maybe some of you are going to be eyeing a Taurus or something this week. But it feels like this fiery energy of this full moon for you Capricorns this week is going to ignite courage in you that you didn't know you had. Okay, so really asking you to utilize that energy and try something new, try something different. You know, you're a cardinal earth sign, but earth signs, we can get stuck in doing things the same way. So you're being encouraged with your own courage and the fire of this full moon to try something new, Capricorn. Out of the box. There is no old paradigm anymore. So create Create that new business, create that new structure. Go for it. Geronimo. All right. Aquarius, for this full moon in Aries week. Ooh. Okay, Peter Gabriel. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Perseverance, Aquarius. We are so close to Pluto going direct on October 13th. It's going to put more rebirth in your step, Aquarius. Like, you know what you want, Aquarius. Just keep one step in front of the other. Just keep persevering. Don't Peter Gabriel, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Some of you don't like Peter Gabriel. Listen to something else that's going to help you know. Again, we're all getting through so much shift that we've all signed up for. Taking that responsibility and saying, "All right, okay, I said yes to this. It's here. I can do this." Keep persevering this week, Aquarius, no matter what the illusion is showing you. Keep persevering. All right. Pisces for this full moon in Aries. Pisces for this week ahead. Ooh, okay. All right, Pisces. You've got the meditation card here. I love it. There's always higher knowledge ready to be accessed in. And this is so funny. I'm going to see two Pisces later today. What does Mother, Father, God have in store for you, Pisces? Right? Prayer is how we talk to Mother, Father, God. Meditation is how we listen. Okay. So you're being asked to, if you haven't started a meditation practice, and for you, Pisces, don't even say you have to do it every day at 8 o'clock or every day at X o'clock. Do it when you feel like it, whenever. If you can commit to doing it once a day, or maybe that feels overwhelming, but even if it's for 5 minutes this week, Pisces, you're being asked to meditate a lot this week. Okay. Like, mhm. Gosh, Elena, this feels like a direct one for you. Um, Okay, Aesthetic has a question coming in. Hi, Aesthetic. I'm almost to the point of getting personal questions. You're right on time. Thank you. So yeah, Pisces, if it feels like an obstacle that's they're showing me an elephant in the room for you, Pisces, and you've known it's there for a long time, and it's a subconscious thing where meditation helps us access that. Okay, so sit with the intention to just listen in the meditation. Whatever messages you have for me, Mother, Father, God, I am open and ready to hear them. Okay, that was a big one for you. Hi, Aesthetic. Thank you for being here. Hey, y'all, if you have not had a chance to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel, please do so. And yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that was a personal one for you, Elaine, because I knew you were here today. And I love you. Okay. Aesthetic had a question. Will Shad be rude to me, and for how long? This is interesting for you, Aesthetic. And it feels like we need to give you a little bit of tough love, which is hard to give, but I do it because I love people unconditionally, and we all need sometimes a little kick in the pants, and it feels like you're kicking yourself in your own pants, Aesthetic, which is the root of the problem and why that person is being rude to you, because you are allowing it, because you expect it, because you are hard on yourself. That happened before I pulled this card for you. For Aesthetic, will Shad be rude and blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, it is a relationship, and you two do love each other, but there's a boundary issue of that toxic. And we're in Libra season, okay? Like, Shad does love you, but what Shad's response to you is showing you is that you're being hard on yourself, first and foremost. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, you too, you love Shad, if I'm saying that name right. Like, there is love in this relationship, okay? But you're being asked to love yourself on a new level. And that's why you're a little stuck in your victim consciousness in this relatedness with this person, when this person does love you, but you're being asked to love yourself more because that person is responding to you that way because you're being hard on yourself first and foremost. So you're being asked to love yourself first and foremost, then that's going to get reflected back to you, and that will end that toxic pattern. So you may need to draw some healthier boundaries first and foremost. This is an inside out process. And then you'll start to see that be reflected back to you in your relatedness with this person. Whew, that was whoa. I pray that helped, aesthetic. Love yourself some more. Stop being so hard on yourself. And then that person will stop being hard on you because that's what they're thinking you want, right? Does that make sense? When will your friendship end? Do you want it to end? It doesn't feel like you want that friendship to end. So again, there's a boundary that has to be drawn because you're being hard on yourself. This is Libra season. We're going to start getting into the second decan next week, where those relationships will start reflecting back to us, mirroring, oh, I was doing this to myself. That's why it wasn't working out in alignment with what my heart was desiring. And you just want to be loved and love some more. So start doing that for yourself first. Okay. All right. I hope that helped, aesthetic. There's some interesting things that your heart is working out. Okay. All right. We've got another question up here. Sleep at night. Okay. Next question. Barbara. So good to have you here, sister. You were channeling someone when your ex brother-in-law had an argument. It was bad. I couldn't stop and said things I wouldn't say. Y'all, Mars in Scorpio has been having all of us lash out a bit more because we've just had it. Barbara, I'm sorry that happened. It feels kind of intense. Aesthetic, I'm going to pull some clarification for you in a second. Okay, so what does Barbara need to hear about this argument that happened? Oh, wow. Well, it sounds like, okay, be bold and don't be afraid to stand out. That's what this Mars and Scorpio has been activating for a lot of us. Like, you know what? Enough is enough. So you are standing up for yourself and your inner child. Like, I can see her, Barbara. She had her hands on her hips and she's like, now that is just about enough. Now, can that be repaired? It's okay. You're beating yourself up for the things that you said, but you know you needed to say them. Now, whenever this happens, and I've done it a gazillion times myself, because when I was growing up, I didn't know it was because I was psychic. I didn't know it was because I could see the truth of the matter that that person was going through. And I would straight shoot it and embarrass people in front of a group or really hit a chord when I thought I was being funny, but I was being a dick. So what is required in these situations is for us to take responsibility for what we said. Be like, you know what? I had to say something because I couldn't take it anymore. I'm sorry I said it that way. I am asking you for your forgiveness. Thank you for the lesson. I'm going to do better to finesse my feelings about it next time. Can you forgive me? Like that's what that's an authentic apology, right? Like that's what authenticity looks like. You take responsibility for the crap, you say you're sorry, you ask for forgiveness, you express what you learned in lashing out that way, but you're still honoring your truth at the same time, right? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And it's hard, but that's the deal. That's the deal. And Barbara, you're amazing, and I'm sure there was a lot. They keep showing me a snake tongue in that. And it was like, whew, that was some transformational truth that was just said there. So you want to mend it? That's what it looks like. Okay. Ah. uh, Yeah, aesthetic. She's gonna apologize when you forgive yourself. Remember, everybody, this is all an inside out. And that's interesting. I just now saw this request when she will apologize aesthetic. And then I just showed you through Barbara's question what an authentic apology looks like. So practice that with yourself first and foremost. And what role did you play in that as well? Because it's always a two-way street, everybody. That's what Libra is really showing us. Push, pull, as Robbie Hunt beautifully expressed in the month of Libra, the season of Libra. There's a lot of pushing and pulling, and we've all been messed up with our masculine and feminine, y'all. We all have masculine and feminine within us. So that's what we're all facing. Like, what does the authentic balance of that look like? And it requires a lot of us to freaking take responsibility. Oh, God, this happened because I did that. Oh, shit. And it's okay. We're all learning. We're all learning because we've all been scrubbed. Blah, 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 blah. All right. We're all doing a great job. Okay. He kicked you out. Oh, God, Barbara. We'll give him a few days to cool down, yourself included. Maybe write down a few things of why you said it that way so you're clear with an open heart of really asking forgiveness. You're so cute, Barbara. I'm laughing at you because you're so cute. I can't see you I can see you getting fired up. Hi, Sunrise Jesus. I love your name. Okay, you are taking charge of your situation and leaving a company. Congratulations. You are choosing between one in Florida and one in Tennessee. Okay, all right. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull two for you. Energy, Sunrise, Jesus around each one. Thank you for being here. And hey, y'all, if you haven't had an opportunity, do like, subscribe, and share. If you would like to sign up for my newsletters, I don't send out a lot on my website. You can subscribe there. I appreciate all of your support. We're all going through so much. All right, Sunrise Jesus. All right, taking a new job. Has two job offers, one in Florida. All right, and one in Tennessee. All right, let's look at these. Florida. Ooh, well, shoot. Sounds like this. Sounds like the Sunshine State is calling you. Is Florida called the Suns or the Citrus State? I don't even remember. But this is the energy I feel for you around Florida. Sunrise Jesus, miracles, like miracles upon miracles. It feels like the consciousness of the ocean would really appreciate your beingness there. And it feels like it's going to just activate, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Like miracles upon miracles opening up for you. All right, let's see what Tennessee has. Whoa. Okay, well, these are two very different and powerful energies. Miracles around Florida, and we've got shapeshift for Tennessee. So interesting. So it feels like there's a timeline where I don't even know you, Sunrise Jesus, and thank you for being here. It feels like it's going to be more intense for you in Tennessee, but it will be activating a lot of your consciousness. So really it's kind of like, what do you want to experience in your new reality? And I have a lot of this energy in my heart as well, and it feels like Tennessee is gonna be, you'll feel, because it's not by the ocean, where it feels like there'll be so much more of this miraculous flow. Your heart will be like, your inner child feels like it'll be happier. Whereas if you choose the job in Tennessee, you're gonna learn a shift ton. But they keep showing me, if you choose Tennessee, it's like they're showing me this vortex of grid work with literally the dirt. Okay. And I'd be your parallel sister. So yeah, it's up to you what you really want to experience. But if I were you, I would take the miracles. I believe in miracles. Mm, mm. turning into a base these days. All right. I hope that helps. No one else. You can't. Oh God, amazing. Okay. Question, Amy. Anything for you next week in the abundance area? Whoa. Okay. Hi, Amy. I'm giving you a big squeeze, sister. Abundance for my sister, Amy. What can she hold space for more abundance? Oh, interesting. Remove the limiting labels you are wearing. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. All right, sister. So, yeah, it's a shift in what you're focusing on, Amy. So, okay. I know you love that. Okay, so there's this woman on Instagram and she does EFT tapping. I am abundant. I am abundant. I believe that I can make money easily. And she does all these EFT tapping things because literally you're just focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing on what you don't have versus what you are holding space for. Okay. So, and this is for all of us in that lack consciousness, right? Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. And that's like, I can't do this by myself. I can't da 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 da. But for you, Amy, like literally just shifting your focus. And this is, thank you for asking this question. So many people are stuck in fight or flight or that survival. And I completely understand, sister. But it's literally just shifting your focus, removing those limiting beliefs, right? And finding this woman. Are we connected on Instagram? Because if I see her, I could send you, and I don't remember her name, EFT tapping. It feels like that'll be really helpful for you. And it feels like it'll help you open your front and the back of your heart chakra so you can open up and receive. Thank you for asking that question. I know that helped many. So, and that's why I love doing this show. It's so much fun. Okay, I hope that helped, Amy. All right. Elena has a question. You have a lot of planets on some of your okay, you've got a lot of conjunctions going on right now. Is it one of the reasons why I'm so tired lately? Okay, what is the message behind all of this pushing planetary right now? Well, I mean, that's honestly, I have not, myself included, I haven't talked to a single person, Elaine, that isn't fucking exhausted right now. So it's not just you. We're getting activated so much. We have 3I Atlas conjuncting Mars, coming past Mars today. And they shot at it earlier this week. And earlier this week on Monday, we had huge geomagnetic storms, solar flares like never witnessed before. And that is activating all of this crystalline plasma in our field. And it knocks us out. It's, I don't want to say it short circuits us, but it kind of does, and forces us into the need to get out of our own way and lay down so we can receive these new frequencies. We've never witnessed this before as a collective. So it's making all of us tired. If that helps you a little bit, feel better, Elaine. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna pull a card for you. Her chart's getting hit pretty hard right now, Mother, Father, God. What does Elaine need to hear in this now? Okay. Yeah. Tune into your inner peace. Okay. You got the North Node in you as well. Tune into your inner peace. And I think it was you that said the sun is on your Pluto right now. You know, that is the sun coming through Gen X's natal Pluto, because that's what makes us, that's what makes a generation, our Pluto placements in the chart. So you're going through a rebirth, right? So tuning into your inner peace will help you. First of all, look at this circle in it, right? Because what is Pluto asking us to do? And with yours at 10, it's asking you to protect all your self love, right? So tune into your inner peace, set the boundary. They're still showing you from, gosh, 3 weeks ago, Elaine. I believe it's 3 weeks ago. If you can take that 5-minute walk in nature outside of your house and give yourself some space, sister, to tune in to your inner peace, your self-love. That's literally what's going to help you fill you up from the inside out. Not to the point that you're not going to be tired, but to the point that you know that you can make it through whatever is next. Tune into your inner peace. Okay, sister, I love you. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're welcome, Sunrise Jesus. Yay. Oh, thank you, Erin. I'm amazing. She said I'm amazing. I'm a Leo rising. I'll take it. Learning so much from other people's questions, right? Is it because sometimes when we're all so overwhelmed, and that's why I love doing these shows, seeing how you all step into your sharing and caring with everyone in the chat. It's just such a win, 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 win. And I love you all. And I thank you all for being here. It brings my heart joy to do this. I'm so tired myself. I don't know that I can get through it. And this is what happens when we come together in these trying times. And it just brings my heart so much joy. So thank you all. And thank you, Erin. Thank you for your subscription, Sunrise Jesus. I appreciate that. Helps me so much. September 7th it happened. Okay, let me pull one more for you. I know. Well, we can't act like nothing is wrong because there's so much wrong. Let's pull another one for my Barbara with this situation. Let's pull another one. Woo! Oh my gosh, you initiated so much healing. Like there it's a good thing you did this, Barbara. Stop being hard on yourself for telling the fucking truth. Okay, because they're showing me that this was shift that was stuffed under the rug and it's been there for a while and you just couldn't take it anymore. And you initiated your truth. You activated something that everyone needed to face. And they're showing me literally, you're like, you can't hide this under the rug anymore. So, if you feel you need to go and ask for forgiveness, you can, or you can just be like, well, it's there, everybody. It's there. This is where we're understanding who's coming to 5D with us and who's choosing to stay stuck in the mud and the mire of the 3D. And guess what? Personal will exists. So if they want to stay there, that is their choice. And accepting that that is their choice can be hard. Where do you want to go? Because you initiated something for yourself that your heart couldn't deny anymore. And that's what it required, right? So it's okay. It's okay. You can stand back and just say, well, that's my truth. If you want to come here with me, you are always welcome. And if not, that's okay too. That's more of the neutral point of it so that you can stop beating yourself up about it, Barbara, because that's what's going on. And you don't need to. You told the truth. So pat yourself on the back, sister, because that shit can't get to 5D and you know it. That was intense. That's tough love. Oh, Erin has a question. I'm so excited. Sunshine State. I love it. Sunrise Jesus. Congratulations. Remember to bless your water with your consciousness. I love you. I love you. God, I love doing this show, even when I think I don't. Okay. What did you release on this very quick trip? Whoa. This is funny, Erin. Okay. What did Erin release? What did Erin release on this trip? What did she release? What did she release? This is interesting. Grace. Hmm. Erin, it's a little similar to what Barbara just asked, and it felt like what she was asking in that has also was a message for you as well. Like, if they're choosing to stay there, let them. It didn't release. I mean, it released something. It released your truth, right? And it activated your grace. You did it as gracefully as you could. It did feel like it was a test for you, and you did it as gracefully as you could while honoring your truth, you know? Because I'm feeling the energy of liberation and that came out like, bleh, like throwing up and vocally releasing so much old shift. And honestly, you did it as gracefully as you could, and you did it for your ancestral line, sort of as Barbara did that, releasing of activating the shift that, look, this is the shit. It can't come with us, you know? So, and if they want to choose to do that, it's their fucking prerogative, y'all. Judge not lest ye be judged. This is freaking Libra season. So the sooner we get into that alignment for ourselves in this first decan that we're still in Libra, the more we serve our ancestral line, let the shit go, fucking heal it, inside out process as we get ready to see what new relationships are coming in to show our new relatedness to that 5D consciousness. And I love this Grace card. It's a very watery, mermaidy card. Okay, I hope that happened. Oh, good. I'm so glad that helped. Cool looking cards. This is no worries aesthetic. I'm getting to y'all. All right, 122, which means we're gonna hit 123 and we're ascending. Okay, y'all, if I'm here, I'm taking your questions. Okay. Okay. One more question for aesthetic, and you like these cards. These are created, they're the Medicine Mystic deck, I believe, by Cher Lynn. She's no longer with us, so I don't know if her website is still up and if these are available for purchase, but these are all paintings, real life paintings that she did. So amazing. Okay, let's pull one for aesthetic. What is in her highest heart to know in this now? All right, aesthetic. So I pulled the shadow card for you. Yeah, so it feels like you're getting really 1, 2, 3, we're ascending. Feels like you have some junk in the trunk, sister. You got some stuff you need to face. This is what shadow work is. People shy away from doing the inner work a lot. And just like that Lovers card, like it all felt like a very inside out process for you. And I'm totally perfect, by the way. We all have shit we got to heal. Okay, all of us. And that's why we came here. And that's why it's so hard right now. We're getting this final pass of Saturn in Pisces, where we're all having to face the shift that we spiritually, karmically said yes to healing and revealing in these for the highest timeline. Okay, so aesthetic, it feels like, girl, you've had a trunk that you've been carrying around with you for a while, and it is time for you to stop and be like, all right, and open up the trunk, okay, and be like, oh my God, look what I've done. Okay, I did all of this. This is all happening because I created it. That's what Saturn is teaching us to do, to cut the crap and get out of our victim consciousness of, well, this person did that and da 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 da. No, 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 no. Libra is that mirror. It's like, oh, shoot, this is all happening because of, oh, fuck. That's shadow work. Facing the music. Neptune is also coming back. I believe it goes October 22nd back into Pisces. So, like, this is it, y'all. This is the final stab of the old paradigm. The cabal is falling in this fall. Love it. And that's going to actually help you activate your psychic powers, aesthetic. And thank you for being here. You're asking some good questions. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, trust management of your money. Listen, we got a lot of Floridians here in the Smoky Mountains. I live in Asheville, and we have a lot of halfbacks here. So you could do the yes and sunrise Jesus, because trusts make all sorts of things happening. Your dirt, yeah, dirt. You showed 8 cubic feet of dirt. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, thank you for confirming that. Thank you. All right, Barbara. Doing a happy dance. Grocery manager is being transferred. Congratulations, Barbara. Ooh, what is your next best step to take at work? Okay. Okay, don't overthink it, Barbara. Mhm. Know your worth. Yeah, this feels the isolation card. It's a 3. What do you believe about your worth? What do you believe about your worth? Yeah, take a moment, Barbara. What do you believe about your worth? That's the first thing that came out with this isolation card. Let the tears go. Be like, what do I really want? There's your inner child with her hands on her hips again. What do you really deserve from this workplace? I'm so happy that person is transferring. You've been dealing with so much there. And what do you believe about your self worth? Before you take that step forward, check in with your inner child, Barbara. Feel that worth really starting to overflow. Hands on your heart. What do I really want next in my work? I still see you starting your own YouTube channel, Barbara. How's that going? I love you. All right. That's so fascinating, Sunrise Jesus. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, yeah, Amy. Yeah, Sid Fantastico is Amy. Oh, hi, Nisha. Thank you for being here. Okay, Nisha. Aesthetic. Okay, I got that in. Good, good, good. I answered that for you. Good. Okay. Stop resisting it. And then, okay. Hi, Nisha. Thank you for being here. Hey, y'all. Just a reminder, if you would like to like, subscribe, and share this to your friends, because we're all coming together, support each other. Nisha has a question. What's coming towards you? What's coming towards you? Okay. For Nisha, thank you for being here. Welcome. What is coming towards you? I like how you asked towards. Oh, that's interesting. I just pulled this for another sister in the chat. Tune into your inner peace. Yeah, it's like mhm. So energetically, Nisha, it feels like you're a little trepidatious of what's going to happen next, like a little anxious or fearful. So when you tune into your heart and your inner peace, it feels like there's a relaxing of your nervous system, because it feels like you're a little bit like this, like, oh God, what's going to happen next? Versus tuning into your inner peace and like, I am open and allowing and welcoming my next highest choice, opportunity. Like, feel the energy difference of that, because your nervous system feels a little bit like this, which is the energy of resistance and fighting, like, oh God, when's the other shoe going to drop? And if we're in this, when's the other shoe going to drop? The universe is always giving us what we're asking for. And then, sure as shift, the shoe drops. So if we redirect ourselves and tune into our inner peace, we're more open and receptive to receiving, right? The highest timeline, highest opportunity, the gift. Thank you for that question, because so many of us, you know, we're all in so many unknowns right now, and humanity doesn't necessarily like that. And it's here. So, okay. And we got that in for you. Okay. Oh, it's swimming in the plasma. I love it. The goo. Yes, so much goo. And we can activate that goo with our consciousness, just like we can shift the molecules of our water with that consciousness, right? I teach that in my platonic sound programs. And again, if y'all haven't purchased my platonic sound program, they're all pre-recorded. You get them forever. There's an hour-long sound bath in each of them to assist you to activate. And many of my clients have gone back and redone the program because you have it forever, and they have a completely different experience with it because we are shifting all the time. This is It's limitless. That's why I did it that way. And I love being able to just like send it to people, and y'all get to play with all of it. Okay. Well, you're so sensitive. It does it hard. Your explanations do help. I do walk in nature and recharge. Okay. You're welcome. Go easy on yourself, Elena. You're so beautiful. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Kathy, what sorry, y'all. I'm scrolling through. We're full today. I'm gonna go over. I hope everybody's all right with that. What do you need to do to align with your highest everything? Hmm. Okay. All right. They're keeping it simple with Brittany's deck, Kathy. What is in my Kathy's highest choice point alignment? Oh, this is actually perfect for you. And Kathy's going to be my guest for this month on Who Are You, October 21st at noon. God, I still got to get you that. I got to do so much, y'all. Uh, okay, Kathy, simple. Get back to nature and reconnect to your hippie roots. Get back to nature and reconnect to your hippie roots. Uh huh. Uh huh. Back to nature and connect to your hippie roots. Having fun. Just having some fun, Kathy. You work so hard on yourself and your job and all the things all the time. And you're ready to have more fun. So reconnect with that nature. Get back to your hippie roots. And thanks for your good work on these hurricanes this week. All right, doing happy dance group. Okay, did that. Okay. Okay, did that one. Okay, Donna. Donna has a question if she is gonna move soon. Thank you for your patience and getting to all your questions. I love being of service to y'all in this. I'm definitely not gonna have time to get over to Instagram and look at your questions. So, Instagram, you gotta come to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and share. Is Donna gonna move soon? She gonna move soon. Doesn't feel like it. All right. And I know a lot of people moving, myself included, in it, this Uranus. Once Uranus goes back into, it's going to shift faster for those of us that have been in this postponement kind of energy. Um, it's going to shift once Uranus goes back into Taurus and hit the tested degree November 7th, 29 degrees Taurus. And it feels like that's going to be a real shifting of earthly plane consciousness. And it can happen in the blink of an eye. So, again, Donna, I feel you. It's like, okay, focus on that new reality you are wanting to come in. And thank you for asking this question because I'm taking this one as well. So when we focus, get out of our heads, focus on what our hearts are asking us to align with, we can call forth that new reality sooner, right? Again, Saturn and Pisces, we create what we focus on. Focus on the highest timeline. Focus on the highest choice point. This is what and the universe is always bringing me what my heart is asking, right? So remember to go to your heart, stay out of the overthinking of how it's all going to work out in the mind, and focus on that, what you want to create. Yes. Thank you for asking that because that one helped me, Donna. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. We've seen that posted a gazillion times. All right. Hi, Lisa. How are you? From Philadelphia. It's Lisa. Hi, Truth or Fears. Thank you. There's so many handles everywhere. Hi, sister. Thank you for being. Okay. See. Shoot. My thing just went. Okay. There it goes. You're welcome, Nisha. Okay. Truth or Fears. Thanks for being here, sister. Cancer. Yay, Cancer moon. Oh, okay, okay. What's your question? Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Thanks for being here, Truth Over Fears. I've always appreciated your support. You're doing well. Oh, good, 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 good. Thank you for being here. Did you have a question? That helps so much. You're welcome, Donna. It helped me too. So thank you for asking. See how it's a win-win when we all come together. Like, I didn't think to ask that question for myself because I was afraid to ask it or look at it or be there. And so, yeah, this is what we've got. You're a Gemini. You have so many questions. Okay. Okay, so let's pull a general for my Lisa Maria Clowen, Truth or Fears. What is in her highest good to witness in this now? Whoa, I had to dig for this one. All right. Turn lemons into lemonade, sister. Oh, I'm so glad you have chills. I'm giving you a big hug. I've appreciated all of your support and comments through the years with my work. Um, yeah, you're being asked to turn lemons into lemonade. Transmute that shift. Transmute that shift. Yes, have a great week. I'm going a little bit over today because we got so many in the chat, and thank you all for being here. Yeah, you're being asked to, and it was interesting. You may want to rewind this. I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I pulled for all 12 signs, which will also hit your 3 points astrologically with my Sherilyn deck. And I forget gratitude. Thank you. I pulled gratitude for Geminis this week, and it felt like that gratitude, being a good attitude, will help you literally turn the lemons into lemonade, Lisa. And it felt like it was helping Geminis get out of the duality of thinking. And there were some beautiful messages for Gemini and beautiful messages for Cancers as well, shape shifting. So, all right, everybody. I have some of my own shift I have to get to today. I want to thank you all for your yes. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I appreciate it so much. You can go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. I don't send out a lot of emails, especially in this now because we're all so inundated with so much information. From my heart to yours, I am thanking you for your yes and sending you all so many full moon blessings for this transmutation and love and peace and divine guidance for everything we truly are. Thank you, everyone. I love you. Bye.